Hey there, everybody. Happy Saturday. This is the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show on the Psychic Spectrum Radio Network. I'm Skip.
And I'm Sharon, the Princess of Chocolate and Sparkles, and just feeling really good today. Feeling much better than I have for the past 5 days.
That's right.
That's right.
So you do feel better now.
I'm feeling more like my old self. I can't say I'm totally.
Yeah. Good.
But I'm better.
She got through it. All right.
Well, for the ones that I had an injection in my back, so.
Yeah.
It was
a surgical procedure.
It was a surgical procedure. Yeah.
Well, Carol's on with us from Fargo or maybe somewhere else on the road.
Yeah, Mort's on.
And Mort.
How you doing there?
Hi, Mort. I see other people checking in up there.
All right.
Type it in. Let us know where you're
Can you
at.
believe it is already the 10th of June?
Yep.
My goodness. Time just flies. How come when you're a kid?
Oh, Mort said he got his mug and his Moldavite soap.
Oh, good. I hope you enjoy it. When you're a kid, it's like it takes forever to get to 21.
Yeah.
Now when you hit 21, man, it's like boom.
Yep.
It's over. I hate that.
That's true.
But that is so true. That's so true. That's
Crystal's
the way the world goes.
Or
as they say in an old serial, as the world turns.
As the world turns, yeah.
I grew up with that, watching that with my mom. Anyway, Crystal's on. This being the 10th, it comes up to a 5-day, which is one of my days I really love.
Yeah.
Numerologically, it's about change and transformation. So that's right on target for me with what's going on. And I'm changing. I'm transforming into hopefully a less painful person. and it's time to just kind of rethink things, relook at things, and reevaluate.
Yep.
And make changes. I'll be open to openings and new things coming in. Check them out, and just make it a really good day. Michelle's on. Hi.
Oh, Michelle. Hi. Oh, she got a question.
Oh, good.
Michelle in the UK.
In the UK.
Cool. She says, no, that's not UK, is it?
Oh. Well, where'd you get that?
I don't know.
I was going to say, I didn't think she was in the UK. Anyway, moving along.
She says, hi, nice to see you. May I ask when I move home, will it be Formby or Crosby area? It sounds...
I like the first one.
A little weird, but I say Formby.
Yeah, I like the first one.
Yeah.
It feels warmer and more secure.
Oh, she's in the UK and Great Britain. I did get it right.
You did get it right.
I thought I remembered it right.
Oh,
then I doubted myself.
Well, with your short-term memory, we don't always know.
I know.
Yeah.
But, Formby feels like it would be slower or more conducive to you and your partner there. So I think it would be a better deal for you to go Formby.
I think it feels more like a family-oriented thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's more security and more friends. It's just more warm feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So, but she'll probably do well whichever place she goes. But
yeah,
that's our answer.
Oh, and Wendy says, howdy from rainy Billings, Montana.
It's
still
cold
raining
here. It's cold here today.
Well, the last 2 days we've had rain.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But it's been nice up until then.
Well, it was, yes. But now it's like 50-something and 60 is the high for today.
62
or so.
No, 68.
I mean, my gosh, I'm back in my winter clothes.
Yeah.
Which I'm proud to say I can still get into.
Yeah.
So there's good there too.
We didn't say hi to all of our peeps.
Well,
we gotta say hi to the people that watch the show. Let me turn my mic.
Well, we always
booming
do.
in there too loud.
Oh.
We watch people who watch the show on the archives.
Yeah,
to say hi to them.
I'm not hearing you through my headset.
Hello.
Oh, I am now. Okay.
Yeah, but we got to say hi to those that listen later on after the shows are live.
And also the ones that are tuning in now that may not all be putting a comment, but are there. We appreciate all of you.
And go to our website at psychicspectrum.com.
Yes, to check it out. Say hello.
Yeah. And then everybody that we see and talk to across the U.S., Canada, and Europe, and those in South Africa that have contacted us.
Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Ireland. Under. We love them all.
Yeah.
Well, I'm waiting for Tom Jones from Wales.
Well, you'll see him in January.
I hope so. He may not see me, but I'll see him.
No, that's true. That's true. You're just one of many.
Yeah. But anyway, getting back to that. The peeps, all the showcase, all that are loyal and follow the spectrum. Thank you all. Like we always say, if you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and if you're on Facebook, give us some heart. Or wherever you go to give us hearts and thumbs ups, and I love that stuff when I see it. But yeah, so hello to everybody, and to the ones we'll probably see tonight at our monthly dinner,
Yes.
which is going to be at the Hong Kong restaurant in on Pacific, which for locals will know where that is.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Patty needs to contact Mary and see if she can bring her, because Elaine is going to be busy with her family reunion.
Yeah, that's true.
And so
Patty says I keep switching back between the heater and the air. I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I do too.
You never know.
I did that in my car today.
Did you?
I go to heat and then I turn on the air.
Well, I got up today and I went, holy cow, it's cold in here. And it was 63.
Yeah.
I went, so right away the heat came on. But anywho, hopefully it'll get back to being nicer in the 70s or 80s. I can enjoy that.
Here's a question from Michelle.
Okay.
Okay, and again, Michelle is in England.
Yes.
Okay. I live in Westchester at the moment. I would love to get home in Formby, Liverpool. Am from Liverpool. Want to move back. Am on a waiting list that you bid for properties, just like you would. Just would like to know if we get the house in Formby and when you think. Well, feels to me like September or late August, very early September.
I was going to say fall.
Fall?
Yeah, I'm not giving an exact month, but it feels like fall.
Yeah.
It's going to be cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do think you're going to get Formby.
I think you will, yeah.
We both get that same thing.
Yeah.
So I think you will, Michelle.
It's just a matter of patience and waiting.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it could be the first one is not the one you get. It could be the second one for some reason. I don't know why I got that, but
could be.
So just keep your eye and ears open.
You know, Michelle, I don't know why, but looking at your picture, I saw mosquitoes. Mosquitoes. I'm not calling you a mosquito. I saw mosquitoes, like pesky, lots of them, and some of them are kind of big. And so I don't know what that means.
Well, maybe they get big over there.
Or I might have to just watch out for them.
Yeah, or maybe you're just there are certain blood types and things that
attract
mosquitoes are attracted by.
Yep, you're one of them.
I am. If you have type O positive, you're probably attracted to mosquitoes.
Josie said good afternoon, and Delancia from South Africa.
We're on.
Well,
okay,
cool.
Yeah. Thanks for joining.
Look at that, from South Africa.
Oh, what a pretty picture.
That's cool.
Yeah. Also, Jeannie's on. I'm from the Twilight Zone. You gonna be there tonight, Jeannie? At the dinner? Let me know. The one in South Africa says, "Can I get a general reading?"
Before we do that, Michelle said yes. They was in the bathroom last night.
I think lots of them. It says
you might want to get some spray.
Yeah,
and get to be ready for them.
Oh, I don't. I know they have a purpose in this world. I'm just not sure what it is.
Yeah.
But I wish they'd stay away from me. Do what you're supposed to do and leave me alone.
So Delancia wants to know what's coming up.
Yeah, because a general reading would take an hour to an hour and a half, and that's way too long. But we can give you what comes up for us. So.
She says, happy to be here.
Oh, that's cool. Spread the word.
I don't know what your plans are, but there's something about traveling. And I think it's going to pop up 2 times this year that you're going to have the opportunity to travel. And when it does, I think you should say yes or do whatever you need to do to be able to travel, because it's going to work out really well for you. And also at the same time, I don't know why, but your relationships become very prominent this year.
Now, is that all relationships, or just love relationships, or family relationships, or relationships?
Love relationship.
Okay.
So it becomes very prominent. So be prepared to deal with that. Say yes to whatever you want to and no to whatever you don't want. But I think you're going to enjoy the rest of the year, the second half. So do you say anything?
For some reason, health sticks out to me, and it's like it's not anything terrible. It's just that I think she's going to have some health issues, whether they're asthma related, cold related, not anything really bad, but she's going to be dealing with allergies or something with the nasal situation. So it's going to be kind of a messy summer.
Okay.
She's single. Okay, well, you keep your eyes open.
Well, I think you might have somebody you get to choose from here. A couple, 2 or 3 people, but you get to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is good. Oh,
and Jeannie's not going tonight. Well, you should. I'm just putting that out there. You should. And she also says 4 children rescued after 40 days in Columbia Forest. Yes, that's true. After a plane crash. Can you believe that? And they all survived. I mean, that's so cool.
After 40 days in Columbia Forest.
4 children.
Wow.
I don't know the ages, but that's saying a lot.
Any adults?
No, it's just children. I don't think the adults were. I read it really quick, but I don't remember anything about adults.
Wow.
And Patty says, Mary's so hard to get a hold of. Is there anybody up there on the hill that I can get a ride with tonight? No, I don't know.
I don't know. I'll try to call Mary after we get done on the show, and she'll have her call you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. I have a question for Delancia.
Okay, I love that name.
Delancia. I know. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. It's very romantic.
What time is it where you are? And whereabouts in South Africa are you? What time is it there? What day and what time? Because I don't know if they're ahead of us or behind us or what.
I think they're ahead of us.
She said, sounds good. Okay.
I think she's in the evening hours now in South Africa. I'm thinking.
Okay. Don't think too hard.
Well, I know it's not good when I think.
Could be evening tonight or tomorrow or yesterday. Who knows? Michelle has another question here. It says, would like to know if you get anything general from me, relationship, money, travel, anything. Thank you for your time. Be very happy to get Formby. Relationship, money, travel.
I still get some kind of sadness around her significant other. I wish he would talk. I don't know why. Every time I see that picture, I think of that.
You know, Michelle, I want to tell you one thing. This sounds a little bit crazy to say this on the radio, but I think you really need to restrain yourself from travel of any kind that's like more than a day trip, because I think you're going to need the money for not just for moving, but once you're situated in the new place. And it would be good for you to, I guess, basically to say, stick around home for a little while till maybe the end of August. Smaller travel, if you travel at all, would be your better bet. Oh, Jeannie said it's just kids from 12 years to 11 months.
Okay.
Just the kids?
Well, there was nothing said about
the adults in the plane crash did not survive. It's a miracle the children survived.
Oh, I see. Wow. 11 months old.
Delancia, ignore that twit that's talking about you sending him your information.
Yeah,
do not do it.
That's a scammer.
Yeah, they're
on
here.
Go there. It's 13 minutes past 10 in South Africa right now. See? I knew it was nighttime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you found us on the online. That's cool.
Where was I? Oh, Bobby says hi. Finally had time to check in and listen.
Oh, cool.
Thank you. That's good. That's good. Hope you're going well. As far as the Delancia, no, not Delancia. Who's the one we were talking about? Michelle. Mm-hmm. All I got was the reason I think you need to stay close to home is because I keep seeing you take 1 step forward and 2 back.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be an easy process. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, staying home is going to make it smoother, much smoother.
Yeah, yeah.
Delancia says she lives in Durban in South Africa.
That sounds nice.
Cool. Michelle said going holiday in June with kids too. No, that'll actually work. It'll be
July.
okay.
It says July, not June.
Oh, July.
Yeah.
She says it's all paid for now.
Well, that's good.
Get that out of the way, and then the rest is like.
Well, and that could be on this holiday. It could be you take 1 step forward and 2 back. It may not be a smooth whole thing, but it won't be bad either. You're just going to have to pay attention and maybe have Plan B ready.
Yeah. Delancia says, "Have you been to South Africa?" No, I've always wanted to go.
I went around the block.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't know where to go in South Africa. There's so many things to see and do. It'd be like a 6-month excursion for me.
Oh, it would be.
That ain't
Yeah.
going to happen.
Not at our age. No,
No,
no.
no. But it would be fun.
Yeah, I would love to see pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go to psychespectrum.com, the contact page, and send me some pictures. We can use them as a backdrop.
Yeah. What do you have as far as your?
Well, you know,
now,
I said that it was a 5 days. So,
okay. Now I'm not going to play your music because I don't
No,
want to drown
yeah.
you out.
well,
So
apparently it does. At least it does on the jokes. So we aren't going to play the music today. So the crystal and the affirmation for today. Let's get that housekeeping out of the way.
okay,
Oh,
I got the
Michelle
stuff.
says you have a very happy time. Oh yeah, you will. You will. Just always have a plan B ready, just in case. Like if you think it's going to be fun, then it rains.
Yeah.
What are you going to do if it rains? You know.
Right.
So today we have for the crystal a Lemurian crystal.
Okay.
I happen to have one. So.
The clarity doesn't show up real well.
Well, the
on camera.
Lemurian crystals are not that clear.
No, I know, but you can
cloudy.
see through it a little.
Yeah, you can. But this is good for chakra clearing and balancing. It's good for dream work. Try sleeping with one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you roll over on it, it might hurt. Sending messages of equality, connecting with ancestors, angels, and guides, and enhancing meditation and healing work. Removing strong energy blocks, balancing those who have been negatively traumatized, blocking negative energy leaks of self or others to us, and checking outdated emotional ties or cutting them, and transmitting feelings of unconditional love.
Lemurian
And
seed
I figured
crystal.
that's a good one to have around on a 5-day.
Yeah.
Because it's all about transformation and making different, maybe getting rid of stuff that don't work and letting other stuff come in that's much better for you. So
that's a heavy one.
Yeah, it's very heavy. Yeah. And so since that's the crystal, here comes the affirmation. Now I want you to listen to this.
Okay.
And I got to take my glasses off to read it. My arms in my way, folks.
There, I just need to move that away.
As each new person awakens, now get this, as each new person awakens, that means all of us as well as people that we affect and help grow, and we grow ourselves. As each person awakens, the timeline changes. Hence, an alternate reality becomes our current reality. Is that heavy?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But it does make sense, because if you change and you become more aware and you grow, then naturally your reality as you know it has changed. That makes the timeline of your reality change.
Mm-hmm.
Is that cool?
Yes.
I thought so.
Yes, it is. I got to go back here. Delancia has made a couple comments. So she said, have you been to South Africa? And we said no. But she says it's amazing and her currency is very good.
Oh.
And people assume there's animals all over. Yeah, I know. That's like people from other parts of the world come to the U.S. and they say, we want to go see the Indians in their teepees.
Yeah.
And they don't live like that anymore. So.
Well, do you know people on the East Coast, even in the 70s, 1970s, when they came, they asked if they would go to the West Coast and work for the Pacific Northwest Bell. People on the East Coast asked if there was Indians out here.
Yeah.
Because they had the Westerns in their mind, you know? So, I mean, that's the first thing you think of with Africa.
Yeah.
Is tigers and lions and elephants and, you know? So I can understand that. Yeah.
Michelle said, may we ask, need 4-bedroom. Will it be big 4-bedroom? Inform me. I think it's going to be a little bit bigger than what you think or what you're expecting that you're going to get.
I don't agree totally. I see a 3-bedroom, but there might be something you could make into a 4th bedroom. But the number 3 comes up for me. So maybe we don't always agree.
Maybe you're going to get a choice between.
Yeah, that could be because I saw more than one.
Yeah, you did.
Could be. Yeah.
Well, Cynthia's with us. She says, you said I'd have a couple of health issues. I'm sick now.
Aw.
Well, dang it. I didn't bring those on. Psychics can't make things happen for people. All right. So just so you know.
As long as you're on the white side.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyhow, it's too bad.
Aw, I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah. Do what you need to do. Get well.
Yeah. Take care of yourself. It doesn't feel like it'll be there for long.
Oh, JM finally joined us, and Karen is with us.
Well,
Karen,
see, yeah, JM, is our hippy dippy weather woman.
yes,
Yeah.
she's bringing a rain
Well,
to
yeah,
us.
she kind of dropped the ball. It's raining here and it's
Yeah,
cold.
I think she pushed it on our side of the mountain.
I don't know. Mm.
Um,
So Karen says, "Can I have a reading?"
okay. Okay, let's see. Let's put Karen up on the screen here. And I have a reading.
I like the flowers.
Karen, I don't know what this means, but I keep seeing railroad tracks and I keep seeing legs walking, not on the railroad tracks, but kind of what would you call it? Uh, Almost like walking up to them and then walking someplace around the area right next to the tracks. I don't know if you go by train where you go, but I see these train tracks. Um, but I have to say, it's almost like it feels like adventure or um, discovery and that kind of thing. And if you get a chance to ride on the train, or if you go to that place, um, take a walk around there. I don't know what it's about, but also I want to tell you that you have a really lucky streak going on. So wherever you live, by the way, tell us, where do you live? Because we always like to know where people are contacting us from. But wherever you live, if there's casinos there or card casinos or whatever, you need to, when you get,
Card casinos.
yeah, like some of our non-Indian
Oh, like
tribe
playing blackjack and that kind of
casinos,
thing.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
And anyhow, if there's those kind of things around, you need to take, when you get the urge, you need to take advantage of it. Go there and do a little bit of gambling. I think you're going to come out ahead, but it's going to be over pretty close to the end of June. So now, no, not now, probably the 15th to the end of June, it's going to be over it. So it's like, take advantage of the luck. And if you don't just want to go gambling, anything you do, maybe you're going to start a new business, it'll fall into place. It'll work real well. So things like that, anything that you try to do, it will fall into place, and it won't be much work. So what do you get?
Well, it seems to me she needs to keep her eyes open and her ears open because there's opportunities coming. There's
Mm-hmm.
these 4 opportunities coming that will make your life much happier and easier. So be aware of them. Know what you're putting out there. Make sure you're asking for what you want and it's put the right way. And I do feel like you've got some good things coming your way before I think it'll happen before fall. So within this time frame in summer, I think she's got some uh, a chance for some good things to happen to her.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah,
happen to you, but you know what I mean.
sure.
Be part of your life.
Jam says it's rain there too. Can
Yeah.
you believe it? But she says it's a dry rain.
Yeah, how do you get a dry rain?
You stay inside.
What is a dry rain, JM? I've never seen dry rain except in snow, and that's wet. I don't-
Karen wants to know about health.
ah. Oh, she's from New York.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there I see it. Karen, with your health, I actually see that your health's going to feel a little, other than the breathing right now from the smoke from Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
They're really inundated with that,
It
aren't they?
feels to me like your health is going to be a little less than you normally have to, less to deal with than you normally have to. It's going to be easier, and at times you're going to even forget that you're thinking about health. A lot, actually, you're going to forget that you're thinking about health. How about you?
Health is not my thing. It has to be. They have to give it to me for me to say it. You're the health one. So,
Okay.
um,
All right.
I mean, if I had to say anything, I'd say she's going to have to take care of it because
Mhm.
it feels like it's just not something that's going to just go on, without you thinking about it. You're going to have to be aware and take care.
Catherine. Catherine says, "Am I on the right path? Had a horrible day."
Yeah. Yes, you are on the right path, but you took a side road.
You're going to experience that more than not in the next 5 to 6 days. And it's like things just aren't going to fall into place and work for you. So be prepared to step over things, step around things, and just go past them and move on. And then
Go ahead.
all of a sudden, it's like the sun comes out and everything's fine, and it works really well. It, we've had a few sessions like that this month and last month where we feel like we're in Mercury retrograde, and it's like,
not.
dang.
But well, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say she is on the right path, but this feels like she took a sidestep. But some of that sidestep is not because of anything she did or didn't do. It's because of the way the planets are aligned. Mm-hmm. I know that sounds crazy, but it's something to do with the astrology of whatever planets are going retrograde right now in her houses. So this too will pass because it has to finally go forward and it has to move to another house. So just don't give up. Don't change the way you think or do things. Just know that you may have to have earlier I said you're going to have some plan Bs.
Yep.
Because plan A may not always work.
Catherine, I know it's late over there in the UK, so pour yourself a little bit of scotch or a little bit of whiskey and sip it down and then go to bed.
I'm sorry you had a terrible day.
Things will be better tomorrow.
But realize it wasn't you. It's not your issue. Remember that.
Yeah.
Other people are having issues. You're just right there. You're an easy target for some people. And so love them and release them and say, it's not mine. Yeah. Cynthia says, I didn't agree to it, but stuff happens. Well, yeah, sometimes, even though we say we're not going to get sick, Spirit says, I need to have you slow down.
Yeah.
So that happens anyway. Yeah.
I got to get caught up here. Mort in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, I remembered that too, actually.
Where is Bridgeport? I know it's in Connecticut, but I mean, where in reference to?
I have no idea.
Something the world would know as of being Connecticut.
Tell us, Mort. How can we figure out where Bridgeport is? I've heard of it.
Yeah, I have too, but I can't even place. Is it near the ocean? Is it on the inlands?
Yeah. Jam says, you know how they say it's a dry heat when it's 110? Well, our rain is like 1 drop per hour, but I'll take it. Oh, well, lucky you. Ours is like all over. Catherine says,
I don't know why that would be a dry rain, though. Dry heat, I understand, because heat is dry. But a drop is a drop. It's still wet.
Yeah. Oh, Catherine,
but I get it.
Catherine's in Ireland. I said England, didn't I?
Yes.
She's in Ireland.
I was going to correct you, and then I got lost.
So,
which is strange because I always correct you.
She says, so true. I'm the target.
Yeah.
I will have a drink now and chill. Thanks a million from Ireland.
Yeah. Just remember, it isn't you, it's them. So don't try to change yourself. Don't blame yourself. Don't say, why did I or shouldn't I or why, no, it isn't you. Let it go.
Mart says he's in South Connecticut and it's by the water.
By the water. Oh, that's cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Although they have some nasty storms over there.
Do they?
Well, the East Coast has some really bad storms.
In where? The UK?
No, he's in Connecticut.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about. Never mind. I'm back.
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
I was actually thinking about doing your jokes of the week.
Oh, so, you want to do that? What time is it? Well, it is that time, I guess. We could do it.
It is that time. So
but we're not going to play music.
I'm going to play this, though.
It's time for Sharon's Joke of the Week.
Okay.
Okay, now we'll see if I'm muffled.
Okay, so here we go, guys. This is a test. Let us know if Sharon gets muffled at any point in this.
Because for some reason, when I say jokes, I get muffled. Maybe that's Spirit telling me quit telling jokes.
No, you're not talking into it there.
Yeah, I am. No, leave my mic alone.
You were like this off to the side.
I was busy putting my glasses down.
Okay, go ahead. I'm waiting.
48 years. What's that say? By the water. Okay, here we go. Do you know if they grew Doritos on a farm, it would be a pretty cool ranch? Okay. I liked it. That's okay. I'll wait for the applause later. Well, I want you to know, I'm always telling people, I didn't have time to jog this morning, and they're always saying, I say that every morning, and I say, yeah, because that's a running joke. Well, speaking of all restaurants, we need to kind of discuss some of the things that she said, come on, the ministry and the latest she said, the number two is really a business. Okay.
All right, so let's see. We got some comments we got to check out here.
Hey, I got one more.
Oh, you do?
Ah,
No lost sound. So that was the problem.
okay, that's good.
All right.
I also want to say all the people out there that said that it was fun for a while and kept the sleep on my bed because my bed is
There you go.
think about it.
But I will say.
Oh.
All right, back to comments.
Back to comments.
Oh, Sheila
Oh.
says can't hear.
I'll be
Is the
darned.
soundtrack off?
How weird. Audio keeps going in and out.
You're muffled. No, Cynthia said no lost sound. Then she said,
Josie
or
said-
Mort said no lost sound. Then you're muffled so bad can't understand what she just said.
And I talked into the mic, and there's no back.
I have an idea.
You do.
There. No, leave it like that. Now,
No, you almost
I know.
stunned
Now tell a joke from there. Read one of those jokes again. Here's our last test. Come on, do it. We gotta go.
Oh no, we don't. Anyway, I want to thank everybody who told me it was okay to have pets sleep on your bed with you at night because now my goldfish is dead.
Okay, it's clear now.
So maybe I'm too close to
You're
the
too
mic.
close to the mic. Yeah.
I have that ability.
Yep, I know.
It's my energy.
I know. We gotta get that figured out.
Yeah, well, we're trying. We're trying. The other jokes, it didn't miss much. Seriously.
Cynthia had a question. She said, my stepdad's niece is trying to give me a couple of my mom's painting.
Oh.
Does my mom have anything to say about it? His family only wants to give me things I have to pay to get rid of.
Oh. Was your mom really a really good painter?
Apparently she made paintings.
Well, yeah, but I mean, are they paintings you would want in your house, or will she have to get rid of them?
I honestly think that if it was me, I would say yes, I'll take them, thanks. And the reason why is you might find that they're worth something, even if she's not a known artist or anything like that.
I would take them just for the fact, and Cynthia is in tune enough that she could feel the energy that her mother put into that painting off of it. So because of the strokes and everything, she used her hands to do, and I think it would help you feel like your mom's closer to you if you did that. That's the main reason I would take it, because I could feel the essence of my mom.
Yep, just take it and cleanse energetically, cleanse the pictures, and then tune in with your mom.
I like the picture. Say, let everything from your mother that's positive stay, and let everything else negative go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheila says, I need to know when I will get on my own 2 feet again.
Mort says he lost sound.
No, that was from your joke.
Oh,
those
sorry.
Are all previous. Okay. Sheila, I need to know when I will get on my own 2 feet again. It's going to be a bit, I think you're going to be a little bit of a struggle between now and October, but I will say this, it gets easier. As the closer you get to October, the easier things start getting. And it feels to me like you're going to be either changing jobs or going to work at a place that's new and offers a lot of opportunities, a lot of options to do things. What do you say?
It feels to me like she's out from under some things that were pretty negative, and she's having fun, and she needs to buckle down and save more money and not be so wanting to go out all the time, or putting the money where it really needs to be, and not just how do you, I don't mean that in a bad way, because when you get out of something bad, you always want to go celebrate, but it's like she feels free, and she needs to feel free, but save the money so she can get back on her feet quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think it will happen. I think it'll be before the end of the year.
Yeah.
If she's careful.
If she's careful.
Yeah. You got to get your priorities straight, and remember what your goal is. And even though the summer is going to be fun, and it could be a lot of fun, you got to remember what you're trying to do. Yeah.
Here, Crystal says, I need to know if I should sell the mobile home and roof over it and just keep the land I'm on right now.
That's your department.
I'm not so sure re-roofing it will pay off, but it would make things easier to sell or quicker, and you might want to consider doing that. But then again, think about this. You got to have a place to be in the meantime. So if it was me and I was in your situation, I might actually consider doing that. But again, it's going to cause some, what do you call it, a little bit of turmoil in the process there. So unless you have your other place ready to go, then it wouldn't be a wise decision. So you might want to make sure you could do that first.
What I'm thinking is, A, she's not happy there. B, we've had a talk about this before, and she was saying the home itself needs a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
So how much money would she get for it?
Would it be worth her while?
And would it be worth roofing if you need to do a lot of other stuff underneath the roof?
Yeah.
So I'm not so sure.
It's questionable.
Yeah.
In what you're saying.
Yeah. Plus, it's not going to get you out away from everything you want to get out and away from.
Yeah. But sometimes it's better to cut your losses and do what you can when you can.
That's true.
And then move to other options.
That's true.
So, like I say, if it was me, I'd probably say I'm going to do this as quick and easy as I can.
Well, and there again, it makes me feel like she's not sure if she wants to stay there or whether she wants to leave. So until that question is settled, she won't know which way she needs to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's like she makes her mind up in one direction and then she, for something, pulls her back. So she needs to really understand where she wants to be and where she wants to go.
And Michelle says, she says, what do you see around us in Formby? Is it a nice place? What do you see for us there? It's very old. There's not the buildings. Well, actually the buildings, but the place is very old.
So it's not like brand new structures.
But it's clean and updated and things like that. But the building itself is old, but the area is old and it has a storied history there. And it's like it'd be a very nice place to be and to go check things out, as you...
I'm not so sure the building's going to be old.
Really? You think it'd be new?
It could be in the old part of town.
Yeah.
And if it is a structure that's old, it's been updated. I'll put it that way. That's why it doesn't feel old to me.
Yeah,
it's got all the things of modern stuff.
It's been updated.
Yeah.
And upgraded.
Yeah.
So
I think you will like it. I keep seeing a peaked roof. I don't know why.
Yeah. What's this from Cynthia? My kids want my mom to haunt his family through the paintings and annoy them. Oh, Jesus, don't wish that on people.
No.
That's like the worst thing you could do because you get that back.
Yes.
Tell them to don't even think about that stuff.
Because that'll come back to them tenfold.
Yeah.
So believe me, karma will get them. You don't have to help.
Yeah.
Karma will get them. I would keep the paintings of your mother for the energy and the love that she had if you had that kind of relationship. If it brings back sadness and anger, then I wouldn't take them.
No. Sheila says, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Mort says, please, do you see anything current for me? You know what? I'm going to be honest with you, Mort. I see boredom. It's like you.
That's not good.
No, it's not bad either. I see you actually being creative and entertaining yourself, but mainly it's connecting with friends and family more than you would normally do. Just kind of going back and being around them.
You know what it feels like to me? And if you're open to this, and I really hope you are, Mort, I think you're thinking about trying something different or exploring areas you've never explored before. But you might be doing it by yourself or a small group.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know, the boredom to me is like he can do what he wants. You don't know what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I kind of feel. So it's a chance for you to do it, turn the page of that life, book of life, and do something you've always wanted to try or do, or to even just read up about it. I mean, it's how far you want to take it.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel bad to me. It feels kind of exciting.
Yep. Oh, Michelle says there's a beach there in Formby.
Oh,
Beach.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that'd be great. Sheila says both of my parents have passed, but I feel like my dad is still lingering around, maybe just to make sure me and my sister are okay. Does he have a message for me? What is your dad's first name, Sheila? I need his first name. That's how we work.
Well,
It
it kind of
helps us.
shortens the ability to connect.
Yeah, the connection it gets quickened. Um, I will say this: your dad is definitely there, but not all the time. Sydney. Um, your dad had a good sense of humor, I think. And I think he cared a lot deeply about family. Whether he showed it or not, that might be another story, but he cared. And maybe he didn't know how to express it enough. But he is definitely there, but not constantly. And you're right, he is watching over your shoulder and your sister's shoulder. But he keeps showing me a little dog. Who had the little dog or has the little dog now? And I'm curious if that dog was with him. What do you say?
It's. I don't think I've ever said this before, really, but you. I don't think he's worried about Sheila so much as it is the sister. It's like he's sticking around to make sure the sister's okay, because Sheila pretty much can handle it.
Yep.
But as a little dog, I'm not getting anything on the little dog. But that's okay.
Oh, Dixie, her sister has her.
Ah,
Okay.
okay. So they're worried about the dog. Also, you may not be feeling it as much, but your mom is there too. They kind of come together.
Oh, her sister has MS.
Ah, that's why he's worried.
Yeah. Okay, and that's normal. That's good. That's good. He's not just because he's there. He's not just moving on and abandoning you guys. He's doing his things there and hanging around you guys.
Even though they passed on, they still care.
Sure.
And they still come around and they want to check on you. And but that to me feels like he's there mainly, not he knows Sheila's got this. It's sad that he's not there to help, but he knows you'll make it. The sister is the one that he's worried about. So I guess in a way he's wanting to make sure you're going to be there for the sister to a point, not become a caregiver to where your life stops and hers. You know what I mean? But I mean, still, he's just making sure you're okay and you'll be there to help her.
And I want to say this, Sheila, your dad, yeah, he's there. He's concerned to make sure she's covered and that kind of thing. But your dad is going to help you with relationship situations from the other side. I honestly think that it feels to me like there's nothing with relationship now, but it's you have a relationship coming, and it's somebody you do not expect. It's somebody you wouldn't expect. So
also, I think one of the reasons you're not feeling maybe your mom as much is it feels like she's trying to work through some kind of guilt thing she had. I don't know whether she felt guilty because your sister had MS or you didn't have a relationship that always was smooth. I'm not sure, but it's like Dad's taking the lead here because your mom's still dealing with some guilt around relationships. Doesn't mean she won't get over it, but she's still having to work on it.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, but they're nice people.
Yes, they are.
They were a very nice couple.
Somebody here, Karen, she said, is Pat around me? Pat. Okay, I keep seeing white t-shirts and black shoes, like the penny loafer kind or slip-ons. I don't know what that has to do with Pat, but they weren't his favorite, those shoes, or something about those shoes, like maybe he was needed to wear them or was forced to wear them or something, but he says they weren't his favorite. Also, sometimes comes around. How do I say this? Okay, let's say somebody worked out of town in this side, and they would come back on weekends or that kind of thing. Every so often, in other words, he checks back in, kind of. And this sounds crazy, but I'm going to say it. He speaks with your angels or your guides, and discusses things with them. And I'm going to say Pat is still learning over there.
Pat's name is Patricia.
Okay.
It's not a guy.
That's okay.
Unless she was more of a masculine energy.
Black slip-on shoes. I keep seeing white T-shirts and black slip-on shoes.
Does that mean anything for Pat, Karen? Because sometimes a male energy, if she's more of a stronger, aggressive male energy than
Right.
a feminine energy, it'll come across as what we're thinking as a male.
Yeah, but there's
You'll have to figure that one out, Karen.
Yeah. Do we read all those other ones?
The shoes. Okay, so she must have had black shoes.
Oh, the shoe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was she like somebody that could just take control and kick butt if she needed to? Because that's what it feels like to me. She knew what she wanted and she went after it.
And Pat is still on a learning curve over there. Penny loafers.
Ah. I think I had a pair of penny loafers one time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I had penny loafers and tried to put quarters in them.
Well, I was so poor I didn't have a penny.
I just
I
loafed.
was just a loafer.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Well, do you think we're done for today?
Well, I'm waiting to see if Karen's going to tell me whether she was pretty sure of herself and she liked to kick butt. Because it feels to me like this person's still like that on the other side.
Uh-huh.
And it's like she comes around Karen, to tell her to, buck up and do it.
Yeah.
Go for it. So, but she is around you and she is fine too. She's doing her thing over there.
Penny loafers. It says object. Oh, it's probably a picture.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, just hasn't come through. Yeah.
Yes, always a helpful person and matriarch to the community.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
She knew what to do and did it. Yeah. Boy,
and
got chills
and
on
when
that.
you mentioned community, that's where I saw a long street, building with a dock or large steps on it, and then what do you call a street? Long street. But anyhow, that's probably why she's not just around you, but
she's helping everybody.
Yes, all around.
Yeah.
I think she had a very strong energy. That's why.
She does. Yeah.
Yeah.
She that's why it came across as a male.
Yes.
Because she has a very aggressive, not bad aggressive, just that she's not afraid to get in there and do it.
Right.
And she came across as somebody that knew how to get things done and did it.
Yeah.
And that's cool. That's cool.
So
but she was also a very loving and soft and big-hearted person too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something about a camera too. I don't know. Something's telling me to ask you where's the camera or what's going on with the camera, or she had a camera, or something about a camera. I don't know what that's all about. You'll have to put that together. But it's like, for some reason, she still has a camera over there.
Yeah.
You get that too?
No.
The camera?
No.
Oh,
no.
I thought you did. You said yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm just agreeing that.
Oh, okay.
So did she answer your question?
No. She hasn't answered. That's okay. It's like it's taken a while. I think for some reason I feel like this is really hard for her, that she's having to, like they were really close. So
I want to go to New York with you. You always want to go to New York. I want to go there too.
I don't know if she has a camera. Okay, well keep it because I think it'll come to you. I really do. Sheila goes, I'm so happy.
Nice. Well, you put it up there.
You always, when I go to read, you flip it on me.
She says, I'm so happy to stumble across this program. Such a pleasure. You two hit the nail on the head. I have so many more questions, but I know there are others who need you guys. Thank you again. Well, that's cool, Sheila.
Yeah,
thanks.
Just,
subscribe to it. You're on YouTube.
It's not
subscribe
us,
to it, and you'll get notified when we have a show. But the shows are every Tuesday at 1 and Saturday at 1.
Yeah.
Seattle time.
And we always say it's spirit talking. We're just a telephone.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's nice. Thank you. That is so. It's time for the card pull.
Okay. Tell the new people, because there's a few new people.
Skip reads runes, and rune cards is his tool for readings and things. And so every day on Tuesdays and Saturdays, he shuffles them, and I pick a card that tells us what our energies are going to have to be. Thank you, Sheila. She subscribed already. Of what we're going to have to deal with between now, this is Saturday, until next Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then on Tuesday, we'll see what we got to deal with between next Tuesday and Saturday.
Yep. What's the theme we can all expect to go through?
And do you remember what it was?
No, the cards got mixed up here on our desk.
On our desk? Why is the messy desk always ours when it's messy?
Well, because your side's more messy. So here, I'll put them up so people can see what we're doing.
Here we go. I'm going to feel for whatever energy is really calling me here. Feels cold over here.
It's calling you, say hello, hello.
It's right in the middle here.
Go ahead, pull it.
That one.
That one? Oh. You guys are going to spend money. More money than you want to. You spend. This is money going out, or it's actually money and abundance. So let's see if I can get there.
There you go, the cow.
And
the cow's upside down.
What that means is money and abundance going out, so you give more than you're going to get. Okay? And it's like, don't be afraid to. You need to do it. It's things that are going to come up that you should just say, yes, okay, no problem.
That's what you do on a 5-day.
Yeah.
As well as, the next day's in the line here.
That's my runes card for today, and it's going to be that way all the way till Tuesday.
And see, that's why the one that I said is feeling free.
Yeah.
She's going to want to go out and do stuff, and she's going to have to remember her goals and put her priorities in order.
Yep.
Yeah.
So be ready.
Yeah.
Be ready.
I like that card, because that to me always means that there's going to be some fun things go on. Like we're going out to dinner tonight. First time out for me anyway, for 5 days, and it's we're going to a place I love, Chinese food, and so we're going to have fun, but it will cost us money.
Yeah.
So money's going out. Yeah.
Yeah. And I gotta say this, we do a mukbang.
Yes.
It's an event called mukbang. It's a Korean word, and it means eat cast. And it's like we all have dinner online, because those of you that are around the world, we can't do dinners with you. So you can buy a Psychic Spectrum mug, okay? On
our store.
And we're on the back side, and it's on our website. And why
do you have to say we're on the back side? I'd rather say we're on the other side.
We're on the front side, and our logo's on the back side. It depends if you're right-handed or left-handed.
That's true.
So, but it's on our website, psychicspectrum.com. Go there. You can check it out. Click on Mukbang. All of our events are online.
Except for one.
The Mukbang is once a month, but you buy the mug.
That's your entry.
And that's your entry fee forever. You don't have to pay anything.
For as long as we do the mukbang.
As long as we do that event, you can get online.
And if Mo is listening, somehow we finally figured it out. You were blocked, and we don't know how that happened. But we have unblocked you now, Mo. So I hope you try again to jump in here, because the mukbang was Mo's baby.
Yeah.
It
was her brainchild.
Yeah. So also, if anybody out there is trying to get into the mukbang and they're finding that it's complicated or it's not happening, let us know, because we may have to find another venue.
Mo was in Manitoba, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was in Canada.
Yeah. Jan says you got some nice weather starting tomorrow.
Thank you, hippy dippy weather woman.
Finally.
Yeah.
I feel like fall again.
I know,
rainy
it's
and cloudy
cold.
And windy and cold.
But you know what? I kind of like it at the same time.
Yeah.
Because it gives you up and down. You get used to, you get a break from the heat, you get a break from the cold, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You take it as you get it.
Yep. Ooh.
Go with the flow.
Take your glasses off so you don't look at the screen.
Oh, okay.
Did I stave them? Yes, I did.
What?
I got something for our friends over in the UK.
Well, why can't I leave my glasses
Because
on?
you got to guess. This is Skip's Corner.
Okay.
I'm going to test you guys online while we got time.
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't want to do that. Well,
no, it's up to you.
Actually, no. Let's do this.
Should I put my glasses back on?
Wow, what happened here?
With you pushing buttons, we never know, sweet pea.
Okay.
We never know.
I'm going to do this. Okay, so let's minimize this part, and I'll do this.
Michelle had a question. No, we have a big back garden garage by any chance.
I think you have room for a garden, but
Just
maybe not the garage.
Keep saying what you want and hope and manifest it.
Manifest
because, hopefully it'll work. But spirit will put you where you're supposed to be.
This is funny.
Just be aware of that. Ask spirit to put you where you'll be happy and safe and full of abundance.
This is funny. We got all these people from the UK today, some new people too. I ran across something to this morning on the internet about the UK.
Okay. I'm not going to look at the screen and I'll take it so I can't see the answer.
No, you can see these.
Oh,
this is not.
You're changing it.
I'm just going to read these because I thought they were fascinating.
Okay.
The crown jewels could be worth between $3 and $5 billion. However, they are considered just priceless.
Wow.
Do you believe that?
Yeah, I do. Those jewels have been in there a long time.
And Stonehenge is considered to be older than the pyramids.
Yes, I had heard that. Yes.
I mean, that's like, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Also, when a British citizen turns 100, they will receive a happy birthday letter from the king. And we do that here in the U.S.
Well, you have
we
to
get
ask
from
for
our
it, though.
president. You have to ask for it.
I guess you get it automatically there.
This was one that blew my mind, you guys over there in the UK. It is impossible to be more than 75 miles away from the coast, from any coast in the UK.
Really?
Yep, you're not more than, it's impossible to be more than 75 miles or 115 kilometers away from the coast in the UK.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I always wanted to see the white cliffs of Dover. Yeah.
And we drink coffee and the UK, they drink tea.
Yes.
Around 165 million cups of tea are consumed every day in the UK.
That's amazing.
165 million cups of tea every day.
How many coffees consumed here?
I don't know. Oh. Children aged 5 can legally consume alcohol in private locations in the UK.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
I read that and I thought, now who the hell is going to let their kids...
Well, wine for dinner.
Well,
that's probably something.
Yeah, but at 5 years old?
Well, they don't give them probably a full glass, but they can have wine with dinner.
There are also more chickens than humans in the UK. Did you know that?
I can say that about Hawaii.
Yes, that's probably true there too.
But do they run around wild?
I doubt it. London was the first city to have an underground subway system.
Oh, that's interesting.
And it's thought the language... Oops, back. There we go.
Push the button.
No, it does it on its own. It's thought that the language is spoken differently every 25 miles in the UK because of
the
dialect.
I was going to say derelict.
Shoelaces were invented in the UK in 1790.
No kidding.
I had no idea.
I did not know that.
So that's it. That's my tidbits for the UK.
And they already all knew that.
Well, maybe not. Maybe not. So...
JM says perfect 70s and 80s. Good. Hippie, love hippie dippy. Well, that's good. That's good.
By the way,
I'm glad it's going to, I like going back and forth because it doesn't get too hot, doesn't get too cold. Mm-hmm. Although today was a little chilly. I will give you that.
By the way, I got to give JM an update on my bowling.
Oh, yes, dude.
Okay. On last Tuesday, I went to bowling, and my average, when we started the league, it was 120. It's now up to 138. Okay. Which that's an achievement.
Yes, it is.
And it wasn't easy. But I bowled a 181, a 161, and a 138, and I raised my average 6 pins.
Yeah, you did really good.
In 1 week. And we won 3.5 out of 6 points, and we are now in third place.
In third place, yes.
Yes, so I'm excited over that.
Well, and how many more weeks do you have to get up to first place?
This is week 6 of 13.
Oh, okay. So
we got lots of time.
7 more weeks.
Yeah. So we're going to be going into week 7, or week 6 or 7.
Yeah, 6 or 7. Okay, 7 or 8. Yeah.
Hanging in there, going strong.
See,
All
you
right.
don't give up. You go with the flow.
Yeah,
That's what you do.
that's true. You know,
Yeah, he
I'm-
is getting
I'm
closer.
closing in on the
278.
278. I'm getting there. So, you
With
know,
his handicap, you actually got a 258.
yes,
Yes, so he is getting closer.
yes. But we got to go and get on with the weekend.
Yes.
We're going to
Hope
have
you all
some
have
fun,
a
go
great
to
weekend,
dinner.
a great time, do something fun.
But as our theme song says,
What a wonderful world.
Yep.
Love you, Daddy. Hug somebody today. Somebody needs it. Might be you.
you guys all have a good time. Take care. We'll see you on Tuesday at 1.